You know the exact feeling. It's that sudden flash of anger where you snap at someone you love, or that immediate wave of anxiety that makes you shrink away from an opportunity. And almost instantly, the regret sets in. You tell yourself you'll do better next time. You read the books, you set the intentions, yet weeks later, you find yourself tripping over the exact same emotional wire. Why do we repeat these same patterns despite our best intentions? The cause is often a state of being we rarely notice. Most of humanity is navigating life on autopilot, moving through the day blind to the forces shaping our decisions and reacting instantly to whatever the world throws at us. Losing your temper or spiraling into fear is a mechanical error in how your consciousness is processing reality, rather than a fixed character trait. In our default operating circuit, the wiring is binary. An event happens, and the signal snaps directly to an uncontrolled reaction. There is no filter, and there is no choice. This instant jump is triggered by an internal archive called the waters of memory. Every unresolved trauma and emotional habit you've ever formed is stored here. When a new event resembles an old threat, this archive hijacks your nervous system before you have time to blink. To fix the circuit, we have to look at the mechanics of the mind. Kelvin M. Powell's 013 Phoenix Order of 9 Ether approaches consciousness as a system of precise interlocking parts. It maps the internal levers and gears that dictate how we experience existence. Because the mind operates under specific laws, we can learn the controls. We can audit the internal programming and rewrite the software to break the loop. Taking control starts with separating your identity from your experience. You are the self, the eternal observer who simply inhabits a physical body and uses a mind to interact with the world. But the observer is usually drowned out by biological noise. A tireless stream of mental chatter dictates our daily perception, keeping us locked in survival mode and preventing us from taking the lead. Look at this symbol for the stage of sacred silence. Like a full cup, a mind full of chaotic noise has no room for new wisdom. Cultivating this inner space creates a sanctuary. You step back, allowing your true awareness to encounter itself without interference. It is impossible to make a new, conscious choice while you are still drowning in your old programming. You have to establish the quiet first. This stage of self-awareness is where the internal hierarchy shifts. The eye and the lotus at the peak represent the observer arriving at a state of direct recognition, fully aware of their relationship to reality. With the observer awake, the binary circuit expands: event, awareness, choice, action, consequence. Change happens at one specific coordinate, the micro-moment after an event, but before you react. Inside this sacred pause, you audit core beliefs, intercepting memory data to ask, is this a present threat or an outdated habit? True freedom exists entirely within this silent, engineered gap between an event and your reaction. When you master the pause, you transition from passively recording experiences to actively directing your reality. This process isn't a cinematic lightning strike where you suddenly float away into a state of flawless perfection. Awakening happens in small, practical flashes of presence. It's the brief moment you notice the wind, the crunch of your footsteps, or catch your grip tightening on the steering wheel before you snap. These tiny, spontaneous moments of inner space accumulate. Over time, these brief pauses stitch together until calm presence becomes your natural state of being. Lasting peace comes from stacking these brief, powerful moments of being fully present with whatever is happening right now. The 013 framework culminates in the center of governance, the throne. This represents the point of perfect alignment, where the observer sits and rules without ego, distraction, or doubt. Taking this seat requires absolute responsibility. You stop blaming external triggers and instead govern the thoughts, habits, and choices you make while sitting inside the sacred pause. A sleeping self spends an entire lifetime acting on unconscious reflex. An awake self uses these mechanical principles to write the code for their own existence. By mastering the space between an event and your reaction, you stop living your life by accident. You finally begin creating your reality on purpose.